Was 100% inspired by Overanalyzing Avatar. I'm a big fan, and those videos were really cool for me to watch. So I decided to do an Overanalyzing series on my favorite anime ever, Naruto. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. Viewer discretion. I'm going to be a nitpicky dickhead, and yes, I'm going to be biased. You can fucking cry about it, okay? It won't do shit. Alright? First episode. Let's get it started. Also, another disclaimer, I'm going to be doing this in dub just so, like, I don't have to put subtitles on the screen, okay? That's the only reason, and I am going to nitpick the dub so much. Cry about it. I don't care. Okay, I'm going to do it.
12 years ago, a nine-tailed fox suddenly appeared.
I've always thought it's cool that third Hokage is actually the first one to speak. It always gives more of a story feel. Also, the nine-tailed fox's ears are like noticeably larger in this shot than any other shot that it's shown, and I just think that's really weird.
Its tails lashed out, smashing mountains and sending tidal waves crashing to the shores. The ninja rose up to defend their villages.
Okay, if what the third Hokage was saying was all true, where did this fox come from? On the official Naruto map, the Hidden Leaf Village is in the middle of the Land of Fire, so it's not next to a shore. And what other village was defending? None of this makes sense, and it mind boggles me every time because I don't get it. I've put all the pieces together, and the one place it could have gone, it meant it had to stampede through all of the Land of Fire just to get to the Leaf Village, which makes no sense.
Hold the attack and wait for the fourth Hokage!
Is he throwing a bomb? What the fuck? Why is that not a thing? That's so cool.
The village!
I never realized the Toad Sage was actually introduced this early until like my most recent watch through.
Naruto!
Hold on!
I thought his clone jutsu was his worst jutsu, but it shows here that he did it, and he got Chunin to get fooled by it.
Where'd you come from, Iruka-sensei? What are you doing here?
No, Naruto's right. Iruka's a teacher. What is he doing out of class? That makes no sense.
No, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in class.
I kind of like how they show a shot of the swing beforehand, so it kind of sets up the shot later when he's just sitting on the swing alone. I think that's pretty cool. Naruto's clothes turn from blue to black in 2 different shots. There is only 13 people in this classroom. They are spoiled. Don't believe me? You can see the other shot that Sakura is actually where Iruka's blocking her. And you can see other 11 in this shot, plus Naruto, so it's 13. Another thing, 9 of them became Genin, and 1 of them became Chunin later. Another thing, you know what's really cool? The one that became Chunin is the one that's kind of falling asleep. My favorite character. I'll talk about him in a second. Alright, we're going back shots here. Wait a minute. So, in the shot previous, we can actually see that Shikamaru is the only one besides maybe Kiba that is a little animated in the shot. I think it's really cool. It shows that these two are actually shown to be other characters and a little more interesting. Besides Sasuke, of course, but I mean, that's besides the point. It shows that these two actually have more of a role than you think they do. They're more noticeable from the starting show, so they probably have more of a role later. I mean, hell, Shikamaru is the only one who actually became Chunin, and he looks like to be the most laziest in the class, which is really cool. He's actually also the only one besides Sasuke and Naruto who have distinct outfits. I'm telling you, Shikamaru is actually supposed to be a main character, but they decided to put him to a side character and add Sakura, so they can have him come in here and there, and it'd be a lot more interesting and a lot more cool. You can actually see Sasuke doing his like signature pose thing in the background here. Also, is that Shino? What the fuck is that? Looks so fucking weird.
All right, Sakura here, let's do it.
Good job, Sho. Say her name, because everyone's gonna forget it in 15 seconds.
Sasuke, did you see that?
I think it's cool that Sakura's first line is actually this. It shows that she actually really is in need of approval of Sasuke. I think that's really interesting, because you can see how she develops throughout the entire show.
Sasuke Uchiha. Good.
Sasuke's first line is perfect because he doesn't say anything, and it tells you everything you need to know about him. It's absolutely perfect.
Next, Naruto Uzumaki.
This is a total waste of time, Naruto.
We always pay for your screw-ups.
Like I care.
Why did Shikamaru and Naruto switch places, but then Naruto goes right after Sasuke? I've always seen this as its symbolism for Sasuke being ahead of Naruto in every single way, and I've always thought it's pretty cool. But it's always just been kind of weird. Perfect 2 lines from both of them. Shikamaru says it's a waste of time, showing that he's lazy and doesn't like his time being wasted, and Ino is blaming it on him. Even though, yeah, it is his fault, but like, you didn't need to say it. Meanie. And then you see Naruto just be like, I don't care. It's just like, yeah, why would he? Damn, y'all showed it that early? You could have given it a little more time. You guys don't need to set up the entire story right away, right? This probably could have waited until Chunin exams in my opinion, but I think it's still cool that they put it in now.
Transform!
Why does Naruto only have this chakra bubble around him, but no one else does? Like, what is that supposed to show? Hey, let's put that on the list for jutsus that Naruto created himself. Sexy jutsu.
You're not going home till you've cleaned off every single drop of paint.
I think it's cool that you can hear a slight echo in Iruka's voice, showing that they're really high up.
So what? It's not like there's anyone waiting at home for me.
Damn, that sucks. I mean, it's not really like a bombshell, but it's like, you know, the thing the guy threw attacking the fox, but I mean, still, it's kind of heavy for the first like 10 minutes in a show.
Well, I was just thinking. Maybe after you clean this all up, I could take you out for some ramen. The good stuff. What do you think?
I think everyone knows this, but the reason Naruto is called Naruto is because the Naruto fish cake and ramen. What's this hand gesture Iruka's doing? Why does it feel like Italian? Like, why did you do that to the Hokage symbol?
Because I'm going to be greater than any of them. Me, Naruto, the next Hokage, a ninja legend. Then everyone will have to stop disrespecting me and look up to me.
Boom. Now you see his motivation. Now you see what he wants to do. Now you see why he's doing everything he's doing, so he can get attention. I think it's cool that they bring this up now in the first episode, and don't take like 5 or 6 episodes to thoroughly explain why he wants to become Hokage. It's so no one disrespects him anymore. I think that's really cool.
We could cut him a break and pass him.
Yeah, sucked. Don't baby him. If you baby him, he'll become a genin and then die. It's better to say no, you failed. Get better later. There. Now we see why the swing was there in the first place. We now see that Naruto looks at the successful people in kind of sadness, being like, damn, I want to be those people, but he can't.
I wish your grandmother was here. I'm proud of you, son. We all.
Okay, I'm gonna say it now. Naruto has the best soundtrack out of any show ever. You cannot debate me on it, because it's just simply true.
It's a secret, but I'm gonna let you in on it.
I like how the viewers like also believing Mizuki here, like, oh yeah, maybe that is a way. Because you saw him sympathize from Naruto earlier, so you're like, oh, he has him in his best interest. But like, you later find out, oh no, he's just evil, he's just mean. I think that's really cool that they don't tell you that he has bad plans until he tells him, I'm gonna kill Naruto now. Why is Iruka sleeping with his headband on? Really? This is the first villain? He can't even land like more than 3 kunai on one person? He hits him once in the leg, and then he just like grazes him a couple times? Damn, you're trash.
The decree is no one can tell you the 9-tailed fox is inside you.
There's the actual bombshell. He's the 9-tailed fox. That's like, what, he's 12 now? Imagine learning that at 12 you have a beast inside you. That's probably really heartbreaking and really hard to hear. And now he probably knows why the village hates him. Like, everything's adding up for Naruto, and you're like, damn. All you can do is feel for him, because now you realize that it's not actually his fault that he's hated. Okay, like, this should have done more damage, right? Like, this is a big shuriken, and it like, barely hits him. I always think it's gonna impale him, and then it, like, barely grazes him, and it's like, what, huh? It's always really anticlimactic.
This is not good.
I'm happy they didn't stick with this magic ball thing that the third Hokage has. They only really had it in this episode and maybe a couple others. I think it's cool that they just, like, threw it away because it's a dumb idea.
This is not good.
That is how beasts are. But that's not who Naruto is.
I think it's cool that you see Iruka actually back Naruto up and say, no, he's not a beast. He's an actual person. Because this entire episode, we've just been seeing Iruka actually pile on Naruto, and Mizuki actually sympathize with him. So you see the two roles reversed, and you're like, no, you can see actually who cares for the other person.
Take your best shot, fool. I'll give it back to you 1,000-fold.
Alright, I'm gonna say it. The Shadow Clone Jutsu is the most iconic jutsu in Naruto. Not the Rasengan, not Chidori, not Susanoo, not even a Genjutsu. Shadow Clones is the most iconic. I don't even think that's a debate. Okay, this is like insane, right? Like, we saw in the thing that Naruto actually uses a lot more chakra than the average person just to make one clone. He made like 1,000 here. So like, how much chakra does Naruto actually have alone that's not Nine-Tailed Fox? Because this is not Nine-Tailed Fox chakra, because he wouldn't be able to control it, right? This episode's cool. It's not the best episode, but it's an intro episode, so you can't really expect it to be the best one, right? I mean, it has some confusing parts, and it has some really cool parts. And then it just has some, like, kind of funny parts. Then it has some interesting parts. Has a whole lot of everything out of Naruto. And it's definitely not the basic Naruto episode. It's a little above that. But it's like, you know, it's a good intro. Alright, that wraps that up. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know if I'm going to do more of this. I actually have no clue. I did this for funsies at first because I thought it'd be cool to do one. And I ended up just, like, sitting here for quite literally, like, 3 hours to make something. So, we'll see how it goes, but, yeah. Alright, see ya.